don't know if they like you or not. You haven't gotten started good yet. Um, so, uh, well, let me introduce, first of all, who we are. I'm Ray Shelton, and this is my little friend, Timothy Wood. He always explains that so you know which one the dummy is. Did you fly out here or come in a car or what? I did both. We did. Okay. How much did your ticket cost? Well, it didn't cost anything. They put me down in the hold. I put you down in the hold. Yeah. Where was that at? Down underneath everything. They took my suitcase and just slung me up in there, and it was terrible. Wow. I imagine it was. Yeah, and I was the only thing down there that's alive, I think. Was it scary? Not sure. I had my eyes closed. What you have your eyes closed for? Well, I wanted to get some sleep while I was doing it. You know how the people do when you preach. I know that, but that's not good for you to be there. Well, are you glad to be here? Oh, I'm not sure. Well, why aren't you sure? Well, you know, Aunt Harriet Lennon always used to go to the airport to see everybody in and out. Well, yes, and she didn't come to see me again. Well, she's not even here yet. That makes it worse yet. So I guess she's not going to come go see you off either. No, she probably won't go see me off. But you know, one time she went to the airport and nobody was coming or going either one. Oh my soul. Well, that's all right. You just be good enough with it. Yeah, I'm glad to be here tonight. Hi, everybody.
Hi. How are you?
How am I? Well, how are you? Well, I'll tell you how I am. I can sing, you know. Well, you want to sing something for us? Well, I've written a song. No, you mean you've written a song? No, you ain't heard the song yet. Oh my, well, what song are you going to do? Well, you and I have been practicing it, you know. Okay, let's go. Thanks for the memories of all the things we got to do. It's good to be with you. The trips to Pattaya and Genderata, and I thank you so much. That's Bob Hope's theme song, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And the words and music were written by Les Brown. I know that. I was there, you know. Well, yeah, you know, our handbell choir got to play for Bob Hope one year when he came into Thailand. We were invited to go out to the air base and play for him. Yeah, that was a big deal. You know what we played? What songs the handbell choir played? Yeah, I do. One was God Bless America. Yeah, that's right. And what was the other one? The other one was Thanks for the Memories. Yeah. And we really do have a lot of memories, don't we? Yeah. But I don't know if I can get them off out or not. Some of them are sad, and some of them are just hilarious. Yeah, I know they are. Well, what do you plan to do while you're here? Well, I plan to hang out with the MKs. You know, hang out with the MKs? Yeah, that's right. Well, I heard they had a meeting already today. They did, they didn't let me know about it. No, well, they've already been out once, and they left me here. Well, you know, the meeting's not over yet. Maybe you'll get to go. Well, think about the journeymen and the guys in the military. They wouldn't have left me out. No, I know that. And some of them came to see some of our daughters, too. Yes, I know that. I used to see them coming down the pathway there to get Penny and Becky and Shannon. Yeah, I know that. Well, let's see. Have you got any Bible knowledge? Well, I got some. What can you tell us? Well, I remember that Solomon had 300 wives and 700 porcupines. Oh no. Well, you know, thing from the New Testament. You know, the men who followed Jesus were called decibels. No, they were called disciples. Now, you call them what you want, and I'll call them what I want. And one of the opossums was Matthew. Was that king? No, he was an apostle. Well, I'm pretty close, you know. That's closer than Jack Martin ever gets when he tries to tell me. And the shortest man in the Bible was Bildad, the shoe hiker. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, he was only as high as a shoe. That's what I said. Well, okay. What else do you know? Well, the Bible tells us about who's supposed to make the coffee in the family. Oh, it does. Yeah. In fact, they wrote a whole book on it. It's called Hebrews. And not only that, but it seems that God loved baseball. He loved baseball. Yeah, because it says in the big inning, he created the heavens and the earth. Well, let's see. You've been here before. Yes, I've been here. And I remember Uncle Dan Cobb for one. Oh, you do? Yep, I do. He's the one who could pay more money on duty and tax coming across the border than anybody else could. How do you know that? Well, you told me that. Wow. You remember Uncle Paul Moody? Yes, I do. He used to sing a special song for Aunt Harriet and Francis Hudgens, who it was. And you got it right now. Listen, I'm supposed to be doing the talking, not you right now. I know. Well, what song did he sing? He used to sing about the little house out back. Oh, I see. And Aunt Frances didn't like that, I guess. No, she didn't. And there was Jerry Hobbs. His favorite hymn was "I Shall Not Be Moved." Yes. And what about that false wedding we saw up there a while ago at Padilla? Yeah, it must have been something. I think Uncle Bob Stewart was the bride. I think that's right. Maybe some of them here help us get it right if we're wrong. And I think Dr. Gocher was the groom. Has he got that right?
Correct.
Right.
That's right.
And who else was in there? Well, Aunt Rosemary Spessard, I think she was the father of the bride. And she had a shotgun with her. I don't know what that meant. Well, I know. Did they go to the courthouse or something to get married? Oh, no. Aunt Margie Shelton was there, and she used the leprosy manual for her Bible to marry him good. Well, Tim, I wonder if anybody's got any questions they'd like to ask you. Well, let me do that. Well, let's just see if they do. Okay, Bob?
Do you remember anything about your first trip to Thailand? Did you go on a boat or an airplane?
We went on a boat. How far did you go on the boat? We went to Hong Kong. Right. And Uncle Vernon Dietrich rented a convertible to drive around a couple days. Well, I remember that. I told him he couldn't do that. Yeah, but he wanted to do it, and we did, and he turned the bill in, and they got all upset back at the foreign mission board. Ian Sprinkle was his name. All right. You want to touch him? You can touch his hand. Yeah. That's good.
Timmy, how old are you?
What's your name? What is it? Jay? Yeah, this is Timothy Wood. Have you ever seen a little boy like Timothy Wood before? Yeah. Well, he's been with us for a long time.